Hello everybody, my name is Koget and we are back with some Coal LLC. So last time we left off with the wizard in the sky mine. So this time we're going to do the barbarian in the shallow map to unlock the tight funnel. So barbarian has an AoE attached to the regular pickaxe. That's all we can get. So it's nothing fancy. Standard bonuses. Yeah, so there's not a whole lot going on with this character. So it's mostly just trying to get your pickaxes as fast as you can. So the one benefit to this is that the pickaxes are one of the cheaper upgrades to get. So you get them, the upgrades come a little quicker. And employees are just barbarians and collectors. So nothing special there. So we'll get rolling on day one. Starting off with our standard 40-day or 40 coal quota. This is an interesting map because everything's spread so thin. The downside of which, you don't see chests as often as I feel like you normally would. So, not a huge fan. But we're mostly doing it to unlock the next map. And the next class to unlock, we have to beat level 25 instead of level 15. So, based on the time of recordings, I don't know if I'll do that on camera or not, because beating stage 15 tends to take about, I don't know, hour and 20, which is a long recording as it is. Add another 10 days onto that, it could be a 2-hour recording, which I don't know if that's good or not. Who knows, maybe I'll do one of them or something. Drop this off so I don't mess it up. Last thing I want to do is fail on day one because I wasn't paying attention. Get this little bit of copper here. Probably be it. Day one early. Gonna give us 764. Not horrible. Enough for sapphire pickaxe. Nice. A couple platforms. Can't afford any bonuses. Or an employee. Oh, more. Don't really need too many because it's shallow and we're not going that deep yet. We'll get right into day two. We are flying through the dirt clay level now, so that's nice. And a little slow, but stone level is doable. And I don't know how great the vacuum is going to be on this level because you're having to go sideways so often until you can start really getting the a bunch of miners who are like seriously clearing away. I don't know if it's even going to be worth your time. So turn this stuff in. Full quota. See if we can get these amethysts down here. That'll be a good chunk of money. Take a bit to break. But still probably one of the better options that we can mine for, even if it's this slow. Here we go. These guys. Here maybe? This in. And that'll do it. Get a quota. Okay. Yeah, 490 just for a little bit. That puts us at 1500. Will be enough for our emerald pickaxe And our first time in hand slots. Be good. So let's start day 3. Like I said, there's not a whole lot. This is a really straightforward run. It's just pickaxe go, pickaxe go. And chests are few and far between, so until you can really start tearing through stuff, even chest hunting isn't that great. So we might just kind of try to speed run our quotas and maybe have a faster day 15 than we normally would. I'm going to get this chest. It's right in front of us. As fast as I would like. Falling down's not great either. Come on, anytime. Anytime. There we go. Yeah. Build damage, sprint speed, and jump velocity. I guess we'll take sprint. Normally you won't jump so much, but you're going sideways, so sideways is faster, or sideways is better than vertical, at least to start. By the time you need a better up option, you can probably just be able to afford your wings or jetpack or something. Shoot for this copper right here. We love the pinata effect. Yeah, it's still not as fast in the stone as I would like for, like, is this like a 5th increase? Something like that? I'd like to be a little faster, even after all that. Just shoot for some amethyst. Still not trying to do anything in the blue zone. That's not worth our time. And there's not chests near enough to dig through fast enough, I don't think. I don't think we would. Think how long it took us to break the first one. I don't think that would be worth our time just yet. Oh, we're well into our quota. 20 seconds left. Not a lot. Iron here, maybe. Yeah, I don't have a good strategy for this map, I gotta say. Feels kind of awkward. So used to digging down, down, and down, or up. Sideways just feels odd. How'd we do? 3K. That. We sell this? Yep, that's a silver one. Not enough for any more bonuses. Haven't used the platform yet, so yeah, quick day 4. Not allowed to have to decide on that one. It just feels strange. Usually you get to the end of the day and you're going to make a few more decisions, and here it's just enough for the next pickaxe, and then you go. Chest up here. It's a dirt one, so hopefully that'll go a little quicker than before. Still nothing great. Yeah, I'm not a fan. But we are getting through dirt stuff, or stone stuff, a lot faster now. Silver pickaxe, so that's nice. Get sprint on permanently. And just zipping by. come up here to dirt chest, see if it's anything decent. A lot. Pickaxe mining speed. Good. The player pickaxe mining speed and damage is gonna have much more of an effect with this character than sometimes you would on the others. Crack this chest and then run back and start doing our depot. We're still not at our coal quota, so definitely need to make sure we don't forget about that. Don't want to botch a run just because we're not paying attention to our quotas. Got a quota. Get our valuable items here, our silvers, our gems and whatnot. Emeralds, amethyst, silver, sapphires. Don't know if I'm gonna do the vacuum on this run. Almost feels like since you're running sideways so often that you're gonna run to the end of that leash really fast. Just don't know if it's worth it. We're already coming up to end of the day, 30 seconds, so get this amethyst, this sapphire, and that might be it. We'll end the day. And it does work so that as long as you hit E and the stuff's flying out of your inventory, it's in there. So you don't have to wait for it all to complete. That was not enough for an amethyst. That is sad. So we can do some bonuses. Time is the main one. That takes all that away. So get a couple of collectors. And we'll save the rest and start the day. So if we're lucky, we can get a chest with a old weapon in it or something. Free up enough that the collectors can do their thing and we can spend the day just depoting all day. That would be nice. Probably won't happen with my luck. Not have good luck with chests. And of course I say that. Anyway, ruby shotgun. I'm just freeing up what I can. It's a decent amount on the ground. Yeah, now we can, like I said, spend most of the day running back and forth, doing the depot thing. We can hit our quota for the coal, so we can turn around after that. Didn't see any good chests to the left for us to get to, so. Good chest on here though. We'll come up here to get this one in the dirt just in case. No collector speed or capacity or another weapon. I'll take it, but their pickaxe mining damage. That's what we're talking about. There's a lot farther on these runs where you're doing all the mining. It's about your mining buddies or whatnot, because really with this one, if you don't get the whistle, they're going to be trying to dig straight into the blue really fast and they'll be doing not enough damage. at least the first couple of them. You will really be wasting your time there. Collectors are doing bits, not much. First level collectors are really not anything to write home about. Fill up their inventory really fast because I think first one maybe 64 items, maybe so like one stack of 64. I think not much. But the level 2, 1 and up they're functional at least. Like you get your money's worth out of those guys a lot more, but they're 10,000 each, so you're not usually getting into them too fast either. Their time, we still got a good bit. Maybe we'll turn around and go through the stone on the left side now. Not a lot of great stuff over here. So. Yeah, this map doesn't feel as good. You feel like when you can really start tearing down, you're getting huge swaths of stuff, and here just going sideways just doesn't feel as good. Nice for the collectors though, because they can skip through the ground. But that's only really useful for small section of where you're chewing through. About to hit our 30-second mark. Well, we're just gonna end it early. I don't feel like I'm gonna get a whole lot. I can get a little here. A little bit of copper. Just enough that I can make it worth it. Every dollar matters at this stage of the game, so. No worry. 2, 4, 7, yep, 12. Okay. So that should be enough for this pick. Enough for I don't know if I want stack size or slots. Slots. Kind of 50-50 there. Still haven't used any of our platforms, so not eating any much of these, but we'll get 10 just because, and head right into day 6. Oh, we got a better pickaxe. At least we got that going for. We got some increased inventory. We'll get through the stone area a lot faster. I still don't feel good about. Well, this is not too horrible in the blue, actually. So we might do alright. Compared to yesterday, if I can get some value out of the blue area. Pickaxe mining damage, that's very helpful. Free up a lot of this coal just for our collectors to do. I'm gonna go run back and turn in what I got. There's more stuff for collectors to do, that'll be good. We get old shotgun. Beat up some gems here, so hopefully that'll help. Dump off what we got. We still got a high amount of coal that needs to get turned in. We did. So we can get into the blue area now. So that's nice. That's a much... It's a dense cluster, but when you see on the left, that was like 117 just there. But just because it doesn't look like a lot, doesn't mean it's not. Look how fast my inventory fills up. Filling the blue chest is probably going to take longer than it's worth. We'll run back and do a couple depot trips. Yeah, that's a lot of coal. Drop all this. Try to get the gems that popped out. I think we did. I don't know. Hard to see. There's so much coal there. It is hard to tell. There we got something going. There was so much coal on the ground there, it was just hard to see what was even hanging out there. Even after I tried to drop some stuff. Well over our quota, though. Let's see if these collectors do anything of value here with all these gems on the floor. No, but we're gonna drop all ours. Which is using a whole slot for 32 bucks. Yeah, once you hit your quota, you've got just having to ditch all that coal out of your inventory. Even though hitting the tab button and, dropping it doesn't take any time. You can sit there as long as you want, but more like your mental time that it takes to get that out of there. That's still something worth considering. You gotta spend the brain time. Just sit there. Click, 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 click. Heck, it's annoying. Sometimes I just don't want to do that. We're almost at our 30-second mark. Looking good. I feel like we'll have a decent dollar amount today. Shake it a little bit more loose for the collectors, but they don't exactly move fast. Let's see, can we get a little more? Can we get an extra depot in? No, because my jumping is horrible. There we go. How'd we do? 22k of the amethyst. Nope, it's not enough for gold. Definitely do stack size. One click. I don't really need the one click because we're not falling through space or anything fast enough that really matters. We'll bump up to a better collector. And look at the whistle for the collector. Then we're just going to save the rest. And here we go. Got a stone chest right in front of us today, so that's nice. That right off the bat. Yeah, us mining damage. I feel like now that upgraded collector is going to be plenty for what we need. At least as fast as we're cracking through stuff right now. See, we can carry 640 items, which is 10 of our slots. Oh yeah, we'll be doing just fine. Get him some coal so we can see how we're doing in that regards. Need, what was it, 33,000 for the next pickaxe. Will hopefully get us through the blue a lot faster. Not that we're getting through it at a decent pace, but you know, it can always be faster. There you go. We fly off. Pop up and see if there's any quick chests we can do. Really, like I said, that's the downside of this. I feel like you really just don't see chests as much as you would normally like to. We're gonna go back and depot ourselves. Not because we got that shotgun. Shotgun was great for the stone area, but we're not even really caring about the stone area at this point. Take a shot at this blue chest. I haven't tried a blue one yet, so we'll see if we have anything decent here. Mining speed would be nice. I would take that. We're getting through it. We got. Well, you collect. Yeah, nothing great. Collector speed, sure, but not what I was looking for. Not what I was looking for. Be nice if there was, you know, like a banish option, or instead of the money, a reroll, just like a one-time reroll, because the money is never worth it. So that button is basically useless. I think a dirt level chest is like $16. Okay, that's basically nothing. But you, what, a platform, maybe? Not even two? No. I'm good. Oh, thank you, money button. You are not worth my time. You're definitely not fast enough for the collector, so if we have an option today at the shop, definitely pickaxe upgrade. You would need to, I think. Platform. Really awkward jump here. To say, this definitely is not as exciting as getting a chain gun or some of those things. Small AoE pickaxe. Which with a lot of upgrades could be great. You could really tear through some stuff, but this map, these upgrades and the chest being so in between, not a fan. Doesn't feel good. We get 33. We got exactly 33 plus what we kept from last time, so that will be our gold pickaxe. Um, mine almost is 15, so we're still not there yet for that. I still don't feel like I need either of those. Yeah, I mean, we could get mortars and stuff, but yeah, they don't feel great. Get one of these guys, but they're going to go straight down. Is one I want today, so I guess we just save our money and go to day 8. Definitely tearing through this stuff fast. We will have some work for our collector guy today. I probably could have gotten one more upgraded collector, but I feel like since we had one of them mostly standing around yesterday, I don't need 2. Alright, ruby chain gun. Good in the blue, not good in the red. But that's still enough to hopefully put our collector friends to work. We're full, so we're going to go back. We'll just knock a bunch of coal loose on the way. Alright, get your quota. That's stuck. I didn't like being stuck, so it's just blind open. Let's see. How's our collectors doing on that stuff? Plenty of stuff over here. We're gonna drop a bunch of our stuff, pick up some goodies, and take it back ourselves. That's good enough. Not perfect, but I'm not gonna waste time. The real world time on taking that many item drops out of my inventory. Yeah, and I feel like even with that, we didn't free up so much stuff that we need that second collector right now. Free up some more stuff. Those collectors earn their pay. Their one-time pay. Very fine. What are we doing in red? Yep, that's pretty slow. It did break though, so it's not impossible. Something right at the top, but still not great. That's silver. A little value if we break it. 60 silver ore. Nice one block dropping 60. I don't remember what it's worth per. Gotta be 5 or 6 minimum. Got our little hungry collectors over here, so doing good. We got time to open up 1 or 2 reds. That's the 30. We'll crack this and see if they can pick any of it up. Definitely not trying the chest block. The surrounding chest blocks, let's take the most out of anything. Oh, we got everything. Okay. Alright, so how are we doing? 65. Not too bad. We need 100. You're just shy. I think get a minor whistle. Get our first. Get 2. And one of those. And then we'll take our little friends with us. We'll free up some stuff. Not great. It's really only getting to the stone area. No upgrades, so our jump is horrible. We'll get their damage. Amethyst. Read up a couple of rubies there. They're doing okay in the blue here with me. The downside is I have to basically constantly switch back and forth between the whistle and them. Move them along with me. But we've already hit our quota, and I haven't done depot yet, so that is nice. Got a gun. The blue was not good anywhere else. I'll leave them back there for the time being. Kidding, I want them here on these rupees. Now I will go back and depot. This one open. Oh, another one. Now we got plenty of stuff for the collectors to work on. Just the point that another just run a depot over there. Jump is terrible. This time it's not just my poor skill level. The actual jump is just bad. Yeah, I think got those 2 decent collectors, so they'll be putting in some work today. At least they're right here underneath the depot, so they should be moving back and forth relatively quickly. 16k just from our coal. Not too bad there. These guys are working. Really get a few more of those guys too. We need 100K for next pick. I have a feeling we're going to hit it today. Saved, what did we save? Like 16K or whatever, so I feel like we definitely knocked a lot more loose today than we did yesterday. 100K should be doable. You get the miner whistle, it tells them to go back. Or you get the collector whistle, it tells them to go back. We just need another one to be like, hey, over here, get this stuff. We got 30 more seconds. Get one more trip in. Yep. Bounce off those side there. Okay, do that and finish the day. Did we hit our 100K? I think we did. But just barely. 110. We got it. Gold. Now we've got a ruby. Bonuses we want. I think jetpack's probably good enough. Then not enough. I don't want to have a crummy one. So let's save our 12K. 3 collectors, 3 medium barbarians. Really don't need that. But yeah, we'll just roll into day 10. Then we get a ruby pick. So hopefully we're tearing into the red area a little easier now. Here's going to be our test right here. Red chest, how we do. Yeah, still not great. Does not feel good. Let's go. Knock a bunch of stuff loose for our guys. Leave them on top of this. Right here. No, right here. No, right here. I'm doing everything but what I want. Good. We can get a blue chest. Blue chests have been okay. Some of them have dropped a weapon that opens up the red. One way back there. Like I said, not feeling the chest spawn on this map. Does not feel good. I feel like it's a lot rarer than I would like it to be. And nothing really good. Thanks. Well, we're gonna hit our coal quota here in a second. They're still not anywhere near there. It's hard to really drive those guys in any direction. I was hoping that I could drag them with me. But having to switch between the whistle and my pick just isn't as fast as you would think. No good chests around here. We can get through the blue really quick. It's just no chests. Chest hunting is one of my favorite. You know, it's one of the nice things to do. And look how far away I'm going. All for nothing. Just does not feel good. We'll finish. I have a feeling we'll be able to beat this. We'll get level 15 on here. But I would not return to this map if I had a choice. And I do, so I won't. We will finish this whole day, and those guys will have not made any progress on that chest. Could have a guy with them that does the water. That would be okay. They're gonna hit that corner. They're gonna break that corner block and still not have access to the chest. So it will have been essentially useless. Feels like I could spend the rest of my day helping them. Big blood, so I might as well, but it just didn't feel good. Get your butts back here. Yeah, like this does not feel good. No, thank you. Would not recommend. But we did get 4 pink diamonds, and I'm gonna go cash those in right now because I'm not gonna get swept away without having those things here. Whole bunch of amethyst right here. Well, the red does smell a lot thicker than the blue area does. So it seems like spending more time in the red and black will be a little bit more worth our time. One more pickaxe. The next pickaxe, we should be able to hopefully get through the red area with some kind of speed, for chests at least. $30,000 for those 4 pink hearts. That was nice. Not enough for wood. Okay, that is a huge jump. It is a huge jump. Rod. Yeah, I think we get one of those guys. Can't upgrade. Just get a couple more. So hopefully this strong barbarian in the red will be able to really crank some stuff out. We shall see. Alright, Mr. Strong Barbarian, show us what you got. He's the one with the red pick. I think he's, I guess, functionally as strong as I am. Well, he is mining the red faster, or at least the same speed I am. Right. The red level chest has an item, so that is good. Hoping I could hit this chest with that, but that did not work out. I feel like I'm gonna have to reposition him. He's already down towards the black. You know what? I think for the first time, I'm actually gonna go start the stuff for vacuum. I need 30 emeralds. Don't have any on me. Should be able to get the 30 emeralds pretty quick. Just like that. It might even make it, yeah, one of the faster times to finish this quest, just because you can be so quick to the top. Now you need amethyst for these guys. Yeah, at least the travel distance, if you got red right there, it does make the travel distance a lot better. I don't think I've ever done multiple days worth of her quest at once, outside of the first day. I've done, you know, you do the 5, and then sometimes you can have enough. Sometimes you can have enough to get maybe the very first level of it. But that's pretty rare. Go back, bring these guys over here for this chest. Come on, anytime now. So much junk on top of us, I can't see. We're close or not. I think we're almost there. Here we go. And it was useless. Thanks a lot. I mean, the jump boost is nice, but not what I was wanting. At least tomorrow we'll be able to drag that vacuum down here pretty easy. So it'll make my turning in a lot better. There are 3 collectors there putting in some good work. Nothing good here. Are we gonna bother going for our dirt chest? And yep. Well, like I said, chest hunting on this map just does not feel good. 259. Doing good. Still not close enough. About halfway. Should be enough for a second one of those guys. Fast collector. I think we'll leave that there. Start the day. Take our vacuum with us this time. We'll go straight under. Go right on top of this. It'll take us all the way down to the black level. Not bad. Not bad at all. I'll just leave that there. And that was our quota. Now, if we could get some employee mining, that would be very nice. We need mining damage, I think, what we would want. Or just instinct for us. Or we'll do it's not going for items as much as I was to the actual chest so closely packed. I had to get those. See? A whole bunch of those guys. 2 diamonds. Lots of monies. Need rubies for the next level. These guys back up here. Let's see, a lot of rubies in red. I thought they were in there. Another pink diamond right there. The black. I don't think get to it though. Not with this, not with the ruby pick. I think we need the next one to get it. I don't know if I've ever actually gotten into the black on a 15-day lunch. I think the red's the farthest I've gotten on any day. At least the collectors are finally grabbing the stuff off of us when they're trying to do this. Was accurate. I'll be curious to see how we did today. Would have liked this a little early in the day. Didn't quite free up as much as I would have liked, but fire's never really that great. You got to make multiple passes on it. It did free up at least enough that I can make some really quick. This feels nice. I almost never get this much material right next to the vacuum like that. So I will say that does feel good. 7 or 8 depots real fast. That does feel nice. Let's just hit the black here and see. Yeah, we're barely putting a dent in that. What's today? I feel we did not get 650. 562 though. If we sell our current one, ooh, I think we have it. We do. We go from 30,000 to 200,000. That's not nothing. I don't think we can bump any. Can I sell one of these? Get it? Oh, 2, 3. There we go. Yeah, 3,500 items versus 640. Yeah, that's a good upgrade. I'll take that. Another bonuses that we need. The next one was 1.6 million. Yeah, that is gonna be tough. I think we're gonna get through day 15 just fine, but outside of that, I do not know how we're gonna do. Blue chest, a couple blue chests right here. So that's nice. Dang it. Click too fast. That's what I want to do. Didn't even really read my options there. We are flying through the blue now. That's nice. I think ruby's what I need. I'm trying to fish for them. I think I dropped a couple right there. There we go. 2 rubies. 40. Diamond? Diamond? Looking for rubies, not seeing a lot of them. Right there in the black. Let's see, how do we do in the black now? Slow. Very slow. Yeah, no, thank you. That doesn't feel good, so we're moving on. There's some rubies down here. Look how rare these are. I feel like I used to get them all the time, and now barely. Here's some rubies up here. Might be enough to get us through. And they're kind of hard to see. You know, they eye into the red color. Feeling that's enough. It's 43 now. Alright, let's go turn that. They really blend in. Like I got good eyesight and I'm missing them. Probably blew past a bunch of them. And some diamonds next. Player pickaxe mining speed 5%, you know, it's actually still good. Even from a dirt chest, 5%. All of our stuff's coming from one of those. Ooh, that's garbage. Whatever color weapon that was garbage. Was it blue diamond one? Collector speed, collector capacity, like speed. Now here I was knocking dirt chests, but if I get collector speed or mining speed on my own out of those chests, then no, as rare as they are, it is actually worth it. Player pickaxe mining speed. There we go. 20%. Huge. No, I don't know why I'm going this direction. I just went randomly. Sitting there saying, I went too far in one direction. You're probably not wrong. But I'm chest hunting. I'm not really trying to turn anything in. Like minor damage. with a lot of minor damage bonuses. So. Are we going to make it back in time? No, obviously not. No. Maybe to the vacuum. Oh, it's going to be close. Oh, nope. Very close, but not quite. 1.65 mil? No. Like I said, that is probably not happening. These guys, at this point, I almost need like another level above those guys. Because it's not quite cutting it. $100K to 500K, yeah. All right, day 14. Here we go. I picked up a few extra miners. Doesn't feel very good because you got to keep repositioning them so fast. If we get through the black here, all these guys, I really feel like it. You gotta come all the way back up here. Drop them back off. Rinse, repeat. They get through the red just fine, but once you get down to the black, no, doesn't feel great. I guess maybe that's going to be what a lot of today is, just a lot of up at the top, drop through the red, back up, drop through the red. Because of that, I'm not even worried about diamonds or whatever for the next vacuum level. That's more just value money than anything else. Diamond shotgun was really not any better than a regular pickaxe. On damage, like capacity. And yeah, see, we still do not really crack into the black. Like, that feels like nothing. Not even worth my time. Need that next pickaxe. My damage. Yeah, we definitely need that 1.6 mil pickaxe to really get anywhere. And we might have to save up for a couple of days to get there. We do have more miners, and then got one fast collector, so it's possible. We might have it for day 15. We'll see. It's on mining. Hopefully less on the chest hunting, as much as I like. We're definitely not dropping enough fast enough now for these guys. I'm faster than they are. I feel like they dropped off way too fast. For usefulness. Even a flamethrower here in the red. The whole usage, and I really only got this single area. It wasn't great. Did not feel good. 1 star. Would not recommend. We're at 160 something K on our poll, so we're doing good. We're not gonna have any problem getting to day 15. Just how fun is day 15 gonna be? Are we gonna get a new pickaxe? Are we gonna be able to crack into the black area? Not looking super good. 600K yesterday. I feel like maybe with me focusing on dragging these guys up and down, we're getting a little more value than we were getting yesterday. We're chest hunting a little more. I think at 10 seconds I'll blow the whistle just to get them all back, just in case. There we go. Send them back, see whatever they got. What did we do? 1.4. Okay. That is better than I was expecting. That should mean we get the pink diamond axe. Enough for another miner? It is. Look at that. We're going to start day 15 with the pink diamond axe. 500,000 strength. Employees are doing 30,000. They're basically useless. We're going to just have to get a whole ton of these guys to even equal one of my guy. But that's to be expected. Play miner speed, collector speed. Collector speed. Put it there. But we're not going to have any problems getting our 40,000 coal. We know that. It was junk, whatever it was. We'll at least beat the map with the character. Yeah, I don't feel very interested in trying to take this one to day 25. Not very fun. We were very slightly. We doubled our damage. More than doubled, and we're still barely able to crack into the black here. I think this will be a decent spot. We get through day 15 as the Barbarian, and we can move on to the next class. So that'll be fun. And we're at almost an hour 20 for day 15, so like I said, day 25, I don't know if I want to make a 2-hour video. Do that. But if you're one of the few people watching this video and you would watch a 2-hour video, let me know. Maybe I will. I will say it's interesting too. If you're still listening at this point, I had been making 2 series, one on Ball X Pit, one on this game. I imagined that Ball X Pit was going to take off, and this was just going to be, you know, a longer term video that just has a longer runtime on it, but it's been the other way around. Been more engagement on these videos than the X-Pit videos, and I was very surprised by that. I'll get a couple hundred views on these videos, and Ball X-Pit will get like 7. And I thought that was a more popular game. Maybe I just missed the bubble on them. I don't know. Still does not feel good to mine in the black. Definitely not even going to try that. No. Black chest? I don't think so. Alright, so we've hit our coal quota. Day 15 is going to be in the bag. Ink diamond minigun. Use the entire usage on one block. And didn't even get through it. Way to go. There we go. Took a whole usage of the same level item that I'm using. Barely got it. Diamond wand. Yeah, without upgrade, a lot of these just don't feel good. It's not like we've gotten a lot of upgrades for our pickaxe in this run because of the scarcity of the chests. There's a lot of stuff on the ground though. Electric got their work cut out for them, and they are not performing in the 30 seconds that we got left. Where's our vacuum? How far did we go? Pretty far. Ooh, missed the chest right in front. Everything we've ever needed, 4% of collector speed. Here we go. We'll finish day 15 early. 2.1. Not shabby. So that is our winner with the Barbarian on the shallow map. If you've been watching this long, thanks for hanging out, and I'll catch you later. Adios.